This video will give you a quick introduction to the course Moodle page and how it's laid. You can find all the resources for the class. So you're going to be starting probably at wolfware.ncsu.edu and clicking that Moodle icon to get into the class Moodle page, which looks like this. So when you first see it, there may be that menu off to the left, which shows you the different parts of the course, and you can click into any one of those Chapter 1, Chapter 2 resource sections. But if you want that hidden, up at the top of the screen there's a 3 horizontal line hamburger menu. You can close that menu or open it by clicking on that. Alright, so each of these sections, the Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and the orientation section, are collapsed right now. If you click on any one of those links there, you'll be able to open that page. But no matter which page you're on, at the very top you'll see this box with the announcements forum, the syllabus, and the schedule. So the announcements forum is where I will be able to post things for the whole class. They'll also come to your email inbox through that forum, so watch for that. That's things I want to push out to the whole class about upcoming due dates or problems or anything like that. You won't be able to reply to that forum, but all of the posts there will be there for you to look at throughout the course. The course syllabus, if you click on that link for the course syllabus, you will get to something like this, a doc with the syllabus. It's got a lot of information, so you should read through it carefully, make sure it's all clear. It includes this schedule of everything in the class. That's what I've listed as a concise schedule here. I've just pulled it out separately as a PDF document, just a 3-page PDF document, so that you can easily print it out. And I've also given you a link to it as a Google spreadsheet in case you want to download it and keep track of it on your computer in any way. So that's what the spreadsheet version looks like. The PDF version looks like this. And this goes through everything you're going to be doing for the entire 5-week class. So it lists for each chapter all of the videos. So if you notice that intro to some notation title, that's a 6-minute long video, and I've kept track of all the minute lengths of all the videos. And at the top, the chapter 1 in bold tells you that there are 59 minutes total in chapter 1 videos. I've also listed all the quizzes, so you'll see the 3rd one down is a quiz, practice with divides. That's 2 ungraded quiz questions. Ungraded means the quizzes are within Moodle. They're graded automatically by Moodle. You have unlimited opportunities to do them. You can get them right, you can get them wrong. The grade that it will give you does not show up as part of your course grade. So you will see it in the grade book, but it's being weighted as 0% of your final course grade. Those are just for your benefit. They're things for you to try and play with, and you can do them as many times as you want. And then there are homeworks. So you can see the first homework is due on June 25th, and it's a homework about lemmas, about divisors, and there are 3 homework problems on it. Each homework problem is graded out of 10 points, and so that can tell you how much that homework is worth. And in fact, at the very bottom of this document, I've got the totals for everything. So total, there are 471 minutes of videos. There are a total of 60 homework problems, so that's 600 points. Each problem is worth 10 points. So this document should be useful to you just to keep track of where you are and what you have coming up. It also has the midterm exam and the final exam on it. So the midterm and the final will be available on the dates shown, so 7/11 for the midterm at 11:55 p.m., so just before midnight. And then it's due on the 15th, just before midnight. It'll show up on Moodle automatically at that time on that date, and then you'll be able to download it, do it, and submit it through Moodle just like you've done with homework assignments. And the final exam is the same. Its dates are down here at the bottom. All right, let's go back to the Moodle page. So, oh, this isn't where I want it to be. Let me go back to the main Moodle page. All right, this is where we were. So that course syllabus and schedule will show up at the top no matter where you are in the Moodle page. If we now click into Chapter 1, we can see how each chapter is laid out. So each chapter starts with a question and discussion forum at the very top. That forum is a place where you're going to post any questions you have about the material, about the homework, and respond to other people's questions. The forums are not part of your grade, but they're really important. So it's super useful to talk about math with people, and that's hard to do when it's a distance ed class. Forums are where that discussion should happen. Post anytime you want to, answer any questions you want to. If you're working on an assignment and you think it would be useful for people to see what you've been doing, take a picture of it and post it. That is completely fine. I'm not worried about collaboration on homework. That is encouraged highly. So be active on those forums, and I will also. So each chapter has its own forum just to keep things a little bit divided up. And then each chapter has the notes. So that document of the notes is a PDF document, and if you open it up, it'll look like this. It's all the notes from all the videos for that entire chapter. So it's a mix of some things that I've typed and then other things that I've written down. I think what will be useful is if you print that out, and while you're watching videos, you can write your own notes next to the ones that I've written down so you remember what was going on. All right, and then below that are the links to the videos. So that Intro to Some Notation link right there, if you click on that, it will take you to the video in YouTube, which will look like this. A couple things I want to point out. So it should open in a new tab for you every time you click a link. In the settings icon here, you can change the playback speed. So you might want it to be normal, you might want to speed it up a little bit. I kind of like listening to things 1.25 or 1.5 while I go. You can also slow it down, but that's always a little weird. And then there are closed captions if you want to use closed captions on these videos also. All right, so under each video, I've given a brief description of what is there, what it's about, and also the time. So that 5:56, this first video is 5 minutes and 56 seconds. And then to the right of the screen for each video, there's a little checkbox, and by clicking on it, you can check those off as you've watched them. That's just a tool for you. I'm not going to pay attention. That's just so that you can keep track of, oh yeah, I did watch that one. After the definition of divides video, you'll see that little checkbox icon at the bottom, practice with divides. That's a quiz. So if you click on that link, practice with divides, you'll get to the Moodle quiz, which I don't remember if I have it pulled up. It will look like this. You attempt quiz now, it will give you the questions. You'll see all the questions at once and you can reattempt at any point. So play around with those. And the checkbox next to practice with divides over to the right will get filled in automatically after you've submitted that quiz. So that's not one you can opt to check, it's one that Moodle does for you. And then there's a division algorithm video and then a homework. I've called out all the homework with those horizontal red lines so that you can see them very easily. When you want to do a homework assignment, you click on that homework lemmas about divisors link there, and it will open up the assignment like this. Up at the top in red is the document, so you download that PDF, print it out, whatever you want to do, and then at this is where you add that submission. Your submission should be one PDF file. Handwritten homework is fine, just make sure you scan it and upload it as one PDF file. All right, and then you'll see more homework videos, more homework. I've dispersed the homework so it's roughly one due a day, which will keep you on track. And I've also put them in at the appropriate place. So I give you a few videos and then a homework that deals with those topics. And then once in a while, like you're seeing here, there'll be some extra little articles or links that I'll include. And when you're ready to move on to Chapter 2, at the very bottom of the screen right now, you can see these navigation menus that will flip you to the next chapter or the previous chapter. I think that might be all I want to say about the Moodle page. So you also, from that left-hand menu, can get to the gradebook. If you find any issues, if you have trouble using anything, if links aren't working or something just doesn't seem right, please let me know. I'm happy to help and fix things as needed. I'm looking forward to working with all of you.